Greetings, humans. Okay, yeah, I need a better intro, don't I? Okay, so for this purple one, for me this is the final soap. I don't know what order I'm uploading. Tomorrow is orange, and then I think this one will be the Monday's soap, and then that will be the end of them. I think that's the way it works. So this will probably be the last soap. Anyway, excuse me. Yeah, we're going to do Blackberry Lavender because it's kind of not hateful. Like, it's not lavendery. No, it's got notes of lavender, which lavender's not bad if it's just really subtle. So anyway, this one's from Aussie Candle Supplies, and it says, this one has it all. It's fruity, yet you can smell the spruce quite strongly and the lavender. No, you can't smell spruce or lavender. Brings visions of beautiful green luscious trees in the middle of a forest. No. It smells fruity. There is a spruce in there, I'm not going to lie. But it's more it's more a fruity sort of, it says it is fruity, yet you can smell the spruce. Yeah, well, maybe that's what that smell is. Yeah, it's got crushed blackberry, lavender, raspberry, clove, spruce, grated nutmeg, smooth amber, Bartlett pear, red ginger, bergamot and white tea. And it smells like pretty much all of those things. It's a fairly complex fragrance, actually. I quite like it because it's not one note. That's what I like about it. Now, this is one of these ones. Excuse me, I'm having a moment. It says it's got no vanillin, but it says soap is 62.5%. Now, I've been told that these really high percentages like this mean that these fragrances are diluted. And that the lower your percentage, the less diluted your fragrance is. So, at 62.5%, I'm going to guess that this is fairly diluted. If this is correct, that's what I was told. I have no reason to disbelieve it. Not believe it, disbelieve it. Anyway. Yeah, but I'm still going to soap with my 3% like I always do, and we'll see if the scent sticks, if it fades, what happens. So anyway, I'm not in the mood to soap with Aussie Soap Supplies fragrances today, because we know how I feel about that. And I still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And even if they play well, I'm still going to say they're terrible. No, I'm not. You guys know me. Unfortunately, I'm honest to a fault. Which really sucks. Because I'd really like to badmouth them for their fragrances, but I refuse to do so unless the fragrances are actually bad. Okay, so let's get a spoon. Now, I really honestly have no plan except for I have this star, which I haven't cut to the right length or anything. Here's me thinking I was organised. I have this really pretty, it's called Lovely Lilac, that I haven't tried yet. And I'm going to put that in my main mix. And then I have 3 purples that I really like from my Micro Obsession, which is the Eminence, which is one of my favourites. Purple Pizzazz, which is a synthetic, and it's got a lot of sparkle in it. You probably won't be able to see it because I've turned the overhead light off. There we go. And then I've got the Indigo Sparkle, which is another synthetic, and it's super sparkly. So I thought if I put all these in here and then maybe do like a drop swirl, or I don't know. I hadn't really sort of decided what to do. I just got purples out and went, yeah, we're doing a purple soap. And that was kind of where I ended up. So I'm going to put a lot of that sparkle in there. Indigo Sparkle, that's that one. Shit. Purple Pizzazz, yeah, see I wrote it on the lids and on the sides. So, okay, you're going to have a stupid fit. Stupid camera. But yes, and I said that was Eminence, didn't I? So yeah, so we're going to do something, I don't know. I just wanted the soap. I wanted the soap with something that wasn't Aussie Soap Supplies. And yeah, just wanted to although honestly, I'm not particularly cranky at them today. I'm actually crankier at aroma. So I'm always cranky at something, aren't I? Oh, that's a bit nice. That's a bit nice. That's lovely and dark, isn't it? I might not put a lot of batter in that so it stays really dark like that. Yeah, I quite like it. Okay, so I'm going to put this lilac in here now because it doesn't matter if purple goes into that because it's still purple. So, and I would like to get this at least a little mixed in when I mix in the whatever it's called, lye. That's the stuff I'm talking about. I'm also going to do, now someone said to me when they do pale pinks they put a little bit of titanium dioxide in it, and that helps it stay pink. So I want this to stay this real pretty pale purple, so I'm going to add a little TD in as well with this just to see if that works with purple as well as pink. So you never know. Look, anything that can help a colour stay the colour it's supposed to stay would be great. So I'm actually quite looking forward to using this fragrance. It's a lavender and it's quite nice. So there you go. Alright, I'm going to give this a little quick whiz. It's going to set up because it's got no lye in it yet. Seriously, if it stays that colour, I'll be the happiest girl on the planet, I tell you. But it'll probably go grey because, you know, colour morphing. But hopefully, look, if it comes back to this colour, that's super pretty. I'm enjoying this. Now I'm going to put the lye in it. Alright, so go lye and come back. Just as a joke, this is the one time I do lye. Ha! So I have one more, I think I get one more soap and then I'll have to make more lye. I hate making lye because I have to wear a mask. I can't breathe lye fumes even a little bit. It just, I think it's because I have asthma. It just sort of, well, I don't have asthma. Asthma? Asthma. I don't have asthma because no one has that because it's a made up word. I don't technically have asthma, but like if I laugh a lot or cough a lot, I will have like an asthma attack. But I don't like sort of have, I guess, diagnosed asthma. Anyway, you can see this is already cut, this is morphing. See how it's going real yucky grey? Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's purple. We kind of expect this to happen, so. But yeah, I don't like making up lye, so I put it off as long as I possibly can because I don't like making it up because I have to put a mask on, and putting a mask on is really claustrophobic and I don't like it. So alright, well, we've got all those sides mixed down, so let's give this a whiz, a kiwi whiz. This is why probably Australians steal all the Kiwi stuff, because we just want to be Kiwis. Oh no, all the Aussies are going to hate me now. So there you go. So see how much looser that is now that the stick blender has mixed the lye more fully through that. These are just like, there's stages of, and God, is it the most ugly brown colour you've ever seen? Wow, that is so ugly. Yeah, once you sort of start soaping, you know, once you've got like a couple of soaps under your belt, you'll start noticing stages of your soap batter. So for me, this is probably almost emulsified, I guess. It's mixed enough that I'm happy to pour some in there because I know that I'm going to stick blend that a little bit more. So, and I know that I'll stick blend this a bit more as well. So I'm tempted to put a little bit more titanium in there, but I also know that before we put the lye in, it was a pretty colour. So I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know. I just don't know. I have no idea what this fragrance is going to do because, again, it's just, I'm enjoying just every soap. I just use a new fragrance. That works for me. Something different. Okay, so I'm going to pour off some of this now and try some way to hold things. I'm not going to put a lot. Just put that much. for now. And see what colour that goes. Put that over there. Put this down here. Wow, that's pretty nice. Look at that. Now before I put the fragrance in these, I might get my mould out. That hasn't morphed at all. Oh, there we go. Got a blick one. Got a blick one. Alright, so this needs to be cut so it fits. Alright, choppity chops. That's set up. Well, I made it probably 2 months ago. Just smells like soap. Well, that one's kind of useless. 4 soaps, 4 stars are not going to do much for me, but I don't even have any stars of any sort that I could put in there, you know. Really don't. Okay, so we are at a lovely just emulsion here right now, so that's why I'm not super hurrying. Let's make some decisions about what we're going to do with this soap. I don't know, guys. I wish I could hear you. I wish you could tell me what you think. Honestly, I think I'm just going to do like a simple drop swirl and just chuck the star in there. I think that's probably the best idea. But we need to see what this fragrance oil is going to do. It's got some weird smells to it, mate. I tell ya. Well... Ooh, this is going to be effervescence come off of it then. This is, wow, okay. We're not going to need this. That's brilliant. Don't need all this mess either, but whatever. No, that's, wow, okay, that's behaving very nice. So we can also chuck this a little bit in there, and then we'll chuck the rest in there because there's not very much in there. So, awkly dorkly. Why am I so slippery? Oh, probably because that's covered in crap. Okay. Very nice. Oh, this will make a very nice something, I don't know what I'm trying to say. A very wispy swirl, I think, because it's so fluid. That's really behaving well. This is how your fragrance oils should behave, people. This is what's supposed to happen. It's not supposed to accelerate so fast that you have to shove it in your mould the minute you stir it into your soap. That is not how fragrances are supposed to work, regardless of whether you use a water discount or not. Because honestly, and you'll have to have just one little bitch, once you've done a couple of soaps and you realise what you're doing, you don't tend to use full water anymore. For one, most people don't like soda ash, and the only way to get rid of soda ash is to water discount, and that is 9 times out of 10 why people water discount. Also, your soap goes through saponification quicker and hardens quicker, so using a water discount is something that most people tend to move to fairly quickly when they start their soaping journeys. So to say that a fragrance oil doesn't work in a soap because it's water discounted is just a load of shit. That's that simple. I mean, this is water discounted, right? So, and this fragrance seems to be working fine. It's also wafting up some, so I'm just get right off that horse now. It's really wafting up some really interesting smells. Like, it's a bit green, It's a bit fruity. See, I said green, didn't I? Oh my God, I made fun of that. But it's true, it is a smell. I'm really liking this. I'm just going slow because it's better if it's a bit thicker because I've got to put this in it. So, oh, and I used a purple mould too. Go me, purple day today. I'm just going to put this somewhere where it's kind of in the way. I'm also just going to just rub a little bit of sort of oils and stuff on it. I might give it a spritz with the whatever it's called as well. My brain doesn't work. Alright, that's nice and thick. What I'm going to do, here we go. What I'm going to do, first and foremost, we're going to pour some into the mould, right? Let's do that. Okay, that's nearly half. And then we'll do a drop swirl with some of this. Okay, you go over there. Nothing fancy, just pour some in like that. And then we'll give this a spray. I'm going to do it off camera so it doesn't squirt everywhere. I've just given that a bit of a spritz with some alcohol. So, and I'm just going to plop that in there. Look, if it sinks to the bottom, it sinks to the bottom. I don't really care. Right, now, because this is still so lovely and fluid, I'm going to do a bit of a in the pot swirl like that. And then we're going to drop swirl the in the pot swirl. I have done this many times before and it's beautiful. So we're going to put some on top of the star to hold it in. And I'm lifting this quite high, as you can see. Alright. Oh, beautiful. Now there's a bit left in there, so we're not going to worry about that. But what we might do with this is we might also, from very high up, try to actually get it in the soap. Ooh, liking it a lot. Right, so the rest of that can now go in over there, pretty much off camera where you can't see it. Just putting it in the big container, in the container. Oh, that was very French of me, wasn't it? The container. Put it in the container. Right, now we're just gonna get that over there. Wipe that up. Now put you over there. That's really pretty. I've made a soap that looks exactly like that on top of all. I'm not going to leave the top like that though, so now I'm going to scrape down all the sides. This is kind of boring. I'm just going to pour this into a mould over there. So if you don't want to watch this bit, fast forward. I'm not going to know, so I'm not going to care. And even if I knew, I still wouldn't care. I really don't hate this smell, hey. I can smell lavender. I can definitely smell lavender. But it's really not bad. So that's cool. I don't know if anyone looking for a lavender soap though is going to want this, because it's not lavender enough to be, you couldn't just call this a lavender soap. It's definitely not enough. So, alright, there's my two little tiny ones. Go in there, and that can go in the, oh my god, oh my god, that container is really full of washing up that I haven't done, because it's still out here. Okie dokie, so let's just get that cleaned up a little bit. Now, I think what we should do is let's get our little, this is a really fine chopstick, and let's just, yeah, let's just random Random. Don't do random swirls very often. But I mean, they look good in their own right. I've got to say, you know. That's pretty good. That's still so loose. This is a really good fragrance, guys. Highly recommend. Definitely recommend this fragrance. And not just because I'm just cranky at other fragrances people. It's just because it's actually really nice and it played really well. So, yay, nay. Let's put them on there. And I don't know what I'll do with the other two because they're kind of useless. Whatever. Can you see that? Yeah, it's kind of dodgy, but whatever. Yes. No, that looks kind of pretty. I kind of like that, I think. Let's do the blizzardy stuff because it's sort of just more of a sheen than anything, so just do that. I'm probably not going to lift this up for you guys because just go away. Oh no, I might be able to. I can't tip it because if I tip it, it's going to tip out. So there you go. That's very pretty, isn't it? Hopefully that lilac will come back and we'll have a really pretty lilac and deep purple soap. And I guess we'll also find out how far that star sunk, whether it sunk at all or... Yeah. Alright, well, that was 23 minutes of waffles. I want to make another soap now. I'm going to make another soap. I don't know what I'm going to make, but I'm going to make another soap. Alright guys, I'll see you in a minute for the cutting. Ta-da! You know, now that I've waxed poetic about this, I'm going to tell you it's lost most of its fruitiness. Unfortunately, it's more that cedar or whatever, what is it, spruce, that it smells, to me smells like wet forest, I guess, wet forest dirt. A lot more of that has come through now and it's just looks absolutely shitful. So yeah, I guess we'll see. It looks like it's definitely come back from that grey colour though, so that's something. But hopefully the nice fruity notes will come back through because at the moment it smells disgusting. Oh, that's right, I've got a star in it. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I've got to say, not a fan. It's got slight fruity notes. I think we just get you out of there. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Very, very slight. That spruce or whatever colour, whatever smell it is. Is it spruce? I don't know. Whatever it is I said, I don't remember, it was yesterday. Yeah, that's just taken over of the entire soap now, so the swirls are delicious, aren't they? I do like those. I did say it'd be nice and wispy because the batter was so fluid, so I'm really, really happy with those. The star's cute, for sure. It interesting. But yeah, not hating on it. So I'm just not a fan of the smell at all. So yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. It definitely smells like wet dirt. And I've smelled that before, and apparently people like it, and it's a smell people like. But I don't like woodsy, earthy kind of smells. Like I hate sandalwood and patchouli and all those things. So yeah, this is definitely not my cup of tea, but it's kind of interesting actually. You can see this what looks like a gel ring, but it's pale on the outsides and then darker here. So that should be interesting to see what happens with that as it cures. Won't be able to show you a photo because this will be going out on Monday, and today is Friday. Today is Friday. Took me a minute. I've had to deal with stupid people already this morning. Like, I'm still trying to sell the van, right? Because I refuse to go down to 2,500 because it's just, I don't care. It's got 12 months rego. I'll take 12 months to sell it if I have to. The van is worth $3,000. I'll take 28 for it, and that is it. Anyway, so I've just had someone just then message me and say, where is it and have you got any photos? It's got 7 photos on the listing as well as the location. And then that was it, nothing. So it's like, I'm just over people. Or is this available? Which is just, you know, the standard. Oh, hang on. Has that star moved? Oh, no. Yeah, it actually has. Okay, right. So here's the first piece. Well, no, it's the opposite side, but obviously it bent upwards at some point through the soap. Excuse, look at the swirls in that though. Aren't they fabulous? Wow. Yeah, I'm liking that. The star doesn't really stand out. It really was unnecessary, but I wanted to use it, so I used it, and there you go. There you have it. But yeah, people just messaging, is this available? And I reply with yes, and then nothing. It's like, why did you ask then? If you're not interested in it, why ask? Are they just being dicks? I don't get that. Unless I'm actually interested in something, why would I ask if it was available? Anyway, whatever. No, leave that out. We're doing another soap. We're doing another soap. Well, we're not on this video, but the one you're about to watch. I don't know, sometime in the future. Alright guys, I'll see you for the next one. Bye.